Ah, if there's one thing that's always good, it's always talking to family. Just spoke to my brother and sister earlier. That was fun. Ah, oh, all my YouTube folks, I gotta show y'all this. Let me go ahead and yeah. Look what I got. Yeah. You see what this is? Team motherfucking Batman. Anybody who knows me knows my favorite superhero is Batman. You know why? He's the boss. Fucking G. Human being who can take out everybody. And he ain't got fucking superpowers. Yeah, Batman. You know who the realest is out here. Well, let me go ahead and put that down. Okay. I just had to do that because I know somewhere one of my people is watching this like, oh my god. But yeah, we back. Another video, being successful. You already know. Which brings me to my topic for tonight, as far as moving forward. Make sure to like and subscribe. You want to keep seeing these. Appreciate all the support I've been getting recently. I'm gonna keep on making these, even when I get out of Carolina and go back to Jersey. But yeah, go ahead and get into this. So I just really been having thoughts about just me as a person moving on. And it's really the first place I noticed it was when I was just chilling with some of my peoples, and we got into this big talk about how we both grown as individuals. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you need to have those talks because it shows that there's growth. You know, because it's like I remember when we first started. Like I first moved out here, we first started hanging out, and we both was wilding out. It was like, oh my god, I ain't even gonna get into that, but those were the days. Oh man, I just can't do nothing but laugh at that now. But he looked at it and he was just like, he was looking at it like, I'm not really trying to do some of the same shit that we was doing when we first started hanging out. And I was like, where you going with this? He was just like, look, he was like, we both trying to be successful in life now. I said, yeah. I said, I would feel like anybody would want to be successful. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about putting action into it. He's like, yeah. He's all like, but it's not just about being successful. He was just like, I'm trying to have a family too. I was like, oh, so you trying to be a family man? I was just like, man, you wouldn't have said that shit maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. He's like, yeah, no. He's like, but that's what I want now. And then he looks at me. He was just like, what about you? I was like, shit. I said, I feel like I need to focus on getting myself right as far as, financially and just physically, as far as having somewhere to stay, with my name on it, instead of just couch hopping and all of that shit. Cause that shit gets annoying after a while. I ain't gonna front. Like I was doing that for a good little minute. And, technically I haven't fully gotten to the point where I can honestly say, yeah, I'm back up on my feet again. But when that time comes, I promise people gonna know. But yeah, I want to be able to say that I was the one that worked for that. Like no handouts and none of that shit. And then we was just talking it out, and he was just like, "Look at us." He was just like, "We actually planning out our futures and shit." And it's like years ago, we wouldn't even be having this talk. And I was just like, "Yeah, that is kind of funny." Like we was still kind of on some high school shit. But the point I'm going with this is, You know, a lot of people don't really have that mentality of wanting to move on, moving forward in life, just period. I mean, it's not always about making the money and all of that shit. I mean, of course, you're going to need money because, if you want a house, you want a car, you're going to need some sort of income. So, yeah, you're going to have to get it from somewhere. But the point I'm saying is, it's all about, looking at the bigger picture. And if you ain't really trying to look at the bigger picture as far as you trying to develop as a person, you might see some things in your life you might have to change, which I kind of touched on in one of my other videos. You're going to have to change some of the stuff you do. You might change some of the people you hang with. It's all about you as a person developing. And if you're not willing to change and develop, which is, like I was saying, video I made, go check it out, talking about growth and development. If you ain't willing to grow and develop, then you're going to be stuck in the same spot for a good little minute. And it's like, once I realized that, I was just like, okay, I have been noticing that a lot of my homeboys is leaving Charlotte in order to get back up on their feet. But I'm like, I might have to do the same thing, but I'm going back to my city, my state. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be around family, though, so I'm not really worried. I know my family going to have my back. Everybody been warning me. They were just like, oh, you might want to chill out. Blood ain't always thicker than water. I'm just like, I'm pretty sure my siblings don't have no ill intentions against me. I was like, I understand what you're saying because some people's situations are different, but I'm absolutely positive of that. So I know as soon as I hit ground over there, I already know what to expect. But yeah, I'm just ready to move forward. Like I said, you in the crossroads of your life. And when you hit those crossroads, it's pretty much only two directions you can go. You can either go left or right, you know. But I've always been the type of person to peep game and see what is best for me. So if I feel like this decision that I'm making is going to be a good one and I'll end up being a little bit more successful in life than I am right now, then I'm going to do it. Because I mean, I've seen other people do it, and I'm not doing it because I see other people doing it, but it's just like it's a pattern. And I've noticed the pattern. It's just like motherfuckers be living in Charlotte for a good little minute and be struggling, but then it's just like I end up seeing every single person that I know leave Charlotte, go to different states, and they're just like, oh, I'm doing way good now. They end up having a whole bunch of nice shit, and I'm just like, dog, like it's not a coincidence anymore. Like this is the universe literally trying to tell me, like, hey man, you want to get back up on your feet? Leave. I'm like, shit, I might have to do it. So yeah, I'm just ready for something different. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm ready to do whatever I gotta do as far as being on my feet and being able to maintain, not just as like a person, but really just as a black man, because you being a black man in America, you basically America's number one hated ethnicity. So, they want you to fail. But I would love to get into that, but my time's almost up, so I'm gonna go ahead and save that topic for another video. But appreciate all the support I've been getting, like I said before. And yeah, until next time. We out. See ya.